We're here for Sporting Pulse. How many people here have Sporting Pulse websites at the moment? Okay, good. That's a good sign because Sporting Pulse has about 30,000 websites all up, 180,000 teams. Looks after 25 national governing bodies, more than 50 sports we cover, 2 million participants, and then we also cover about 2 million supporters and families, community that are a part of sport as well. So it's about 4 million people who are actively involved week in, week out in Sporting Pulse, which ranks us number 2 in Australia and New Zealand. So it's a fairly big company and a big operation. Becoming a paperless club equals increased online traffic, which equals an online community, which equals advertising opportunities, which equals revenue back to sport. We return 50% of net profits back to sport. So the profits that we're making through advertising online, we are returning 50% of those net profits back. No more newsletters, no more notice boards, you have to go online. Yet we'd love to see you on Sporting Pulse because we'd love to get the benefit of the traffic and help you save money and make money. But even if that's something that can't happen at the moment, if you start doing that, you will save money straight away because mailing and printing costs a heap. So you will save money and you will increase your community footprint to get more people involved in the sport.
Who's going to be the next 3 or 4 players, or 2 or 3 players are going to stand out for the next 10 years, in your opinion, the young ones coming through?
At North Melbourne or
even North or wherever. Yeah.
I think Mark Murphy from Carlton's an absolute superstar, and especially having Chris Judd around him is going to help him a heap because Chris will get most of the attention and he can just slip away. At North Melbourne, I like Ben Ross. He didn't play many games last year, but he's fast, sort of a good, solid build, good skills.
A question about, you've obviously finished your football career, moved into the media and other work. What was the preparation like while you were at North Melbourne? Were you prepared to get into life after football, or was that something you stumbled into, or how did that happen?
Yeah, with me business I was. I'd had my sports management business I'd had for 4 years, so I was already there. I'd been working at Sporting Pulse for a year. Media wasn't prepared at all. I was Herald Sun wise, so I really enjoyed writing the articles for the Herald Sun, but I got dogged and I got sort of pushed into TV. I never thought I was ever going to do TV. Wayne Carey, as you probably know, got the chop from his job on Footy Classified. Yep. Which is good. That afternoon, I got a knock on my door, and it was one of the executive producers from Channel 9. I know really well, he's a mate of mine. I got to the door and I said, I know what you're here for. Don't ask me to do it, I'm not doing it. And he goes, oh no, you'll be right, didn't you? And I said, no, I'm not doing it. So I let him in, go out the backyard. 5 subbies later.
Did he bring him?
No, he drank my beer as well. And then it's just one of them, you agree to do it, and then 3 months later it starts, and I'm driving to the studio thinking, well, I don't want to do this. So I stuck it out. It was a good experience, but yeah, I got to the end of the year and said, I don't have a passion for it, I don't like it, and I'm not very good at it. What am I doing it for? and they basically agreed.
I actually thought from the start, from the very first episode, I was going to say, it's not an episode really, is it?
Yeah,
from the very first one last year that you did to the end, you obviously must have felt comfortable to a certain degree because the first one you looked as though you totally shit yourself. But by the end, it was coming natural.
Yeah, I definitely improved, and I think it's just natural. The more you do it, anything, you just get a little bit better at it. But yeah, still didn't like it. And the TV is just a world that I don't really want to be a part of. I know it's a fair bit of ego involved.
You can always see the tension between Craig and Carolyn. It's like you can cut the air with a knife between them two.
Yeah, it's all cool.
Yeah. It's just for the show.
Yeah. I've just signed up Grant Thomas, so that he'll take my spot. So he'll, and him and Caroline absolutely, they generally hate each other. So
That'll put light on his spark.
Yeah, that'll be beautiful. fireworks.
Yeah, it's all put on. It's like Arts versus the Yapper. I normally smash it. We don't get to see that, unfortunately, do we?
Well, like I said to the executive producer, I spoke to him the other day, you got someone taking, film my big shoes? And he said, Tom